Thank you for watching the first video. This is the interior of the house. That window's part of the problem. It's balloon framed and the window's not holding up the weight of the second floor. And the ceiling's falling in. But that's okay, we're taking down the ceiling. This wall we'll be taking out and installing 2x4s, lag bolt them into the second floor. And the fireplace will go. That's not the original fireplace. We'll find a good mantle someplace and retile the fireplace and hopefully get it functioning with some new chimney liners. It'll probably be a gas fireplace. We do have the original pocket doors. And that window is beautiful. The pocket doors go right there. And the ceiling is falling in. I don't know why they put that up, but it just takes away from the whole house. The stairs they turned around sometime in 1937, I think. They made this into a chiropractic office with the living unit upstairs. So we'll be turning the stairs around as much as possible. That's gonna hurt. We do have some parts left over from the house next door that they tore down. And the bathroom, that's the original door, but the bathroom's pretty dark and dreary. We'll be tearing out the bathtub, making this a half bath with the ceilings going all the way up to 10.5 feet like they were originally. I don't know why they put the drop ceilings all over the place. It must save on heat. I mean, I know it does, but it just takes away from the house as a whole. This is the dining room. We'll be taking out the soffits and taking out the drop ceiling again. And the framing. This was going to be made into a 3-unit apartment building. So we got it while they were mid-construction, I guess. But that's going to be a stained glass window. Katie's taking some stained glass classes and getting to work on the windows. This living room is going to be beautiful. We're stripping all the wood, installing coffered ceilings, and rebuilding all the windows because the window rotted out and fell. So they took an old window that's too short and installed it, but it was too short, so they put 2x4s under it to block it in. It'll be a good window for the glass, and we'll take it apart and use it as a template to build the actual window. We'll probably put recessed lighting in here and a soffit for the heat upstairs. I love all the dental molding up top. It's original and it will look fabulous when it's done. The stairs will take off the shellac and sand after it's turned around. And this wall was built when they wanted to make it a 3-unit building but the whole staircase should be open. This is the office. We'll be putting in a subfloor and hardwood floors, rebuilding this fireplace so we have a good chimney in the office, and taking out the 2 closets on each side and installing some built-in bookcases. We do have enough trim in the house that I can have it duplicated. It was remodeled once in the 70s and used the cheapest ranch trim that they could find. But we'll be stripping this. This is all the primary bedroom. We'll be stripping it, and there's a small leak in the roof eave that we'll be fixing with the installing copper eaves. But again, they just tore apart the plaster ceilings when they put this drop ceiling in. And somebody really liked ceiling fans. This was a fireplace, but they took out the fireplace, and there's no closet in the bedroom, so this will all be a walk-in closet. We're using the bathroom door as a template to make the rest of the doors in the house. They built this platform because the sill plate is rotting out and it was unlevel, so they built a platform that was level to compensate for it. This is going to be the guest bedroom, and we'll put stained glass and brick up the doorway. I have no idea why they put a door there going from one bedroom to the other, but there are 2 closets here, so we'll keep one, keep all the dental molding we can, and this will be a guest closet. We'll close it in a little bit and make it nice. Take this wall out and take this door out, because this was the second exit to the 2nd floor apartment. This should all be turned around. This will all have to go. They left the railing and just framed on top of it. So we'll be taking all that out. We're using the door as a drop into the dumpsters for all the plaster on the 2nd and 3rd floor. This will be the primary bathroom. We'll be taking out the shower and installing a bathtub and a good toilet and nice tile, and this will be another bedroom. We'll be taking out this window and making a full walk-in closet. This closet's only about 21 inches wide, and you really can't even hang a shirt in it. This was the kitchen when they made this into an apartment. It's not very nice. They took an exterior door and put it for the 3rd floor. I'm hoping we can open this up to where it's a 3rd floor with a banister instead of a wall. But up here, a lot of the trim stayed, the original trim, so we'll be using that as a template as much as possible. And this was the kitchen to the 3rd floor. It's not very pretty. The windows all need to be rebuilt. For some reason they have 2 sinks in the bathroom and a shower stall. We'll be taking this out and making a half bath. The whole upstairs will be the craft area. Katie crafts and quilts, and we'll be setting this up with a long arm and making it nice for her. We'll have hardwood floors, of course, in here, and the windows are actually not in bad shape. They just fell out because the frames rotted out. The screws rusted off the frames, and the house shifted a little bit when the sill plates rotted. So after the house has new sill plates or beams, we'll be able to reinstall the windows and build them out a bit, because we have to put new sheathing on the outside. This will probably take the door out and make it into Katie's reading area. It has a lot of light, so we'll be making it into a wood paneled reading area and installing new copper roofs. And of course we'll be installing new heating and air conditioning through the whole house with new ductwork. This will be my toy room where I could tie my flies. And keep some of my fly fishing equipment. And we'll just be gutting this room and getting rid of it totally. We'll be keeping the moldings for use on the rest of the house, but we don't really need this room. And we'll be installing a banister, because these stairs would be murder to fall down. Opening up this doorway, getting rid of the transom. Again, some of the stuff they did was just hodgepodge to make it into a 3-unit building, and it's not. It never should be. But the roof will be nailed copper with copper nails and soldered together. It won't have the ridges. It'll just be a flat copper. It'll be bright for about the first year, and then it'll start to patina. But it doesn't leak. Amazingly enough, it looks like it was just stuck together, but it doesn't leak. And this is the office again.